Welcome to the Industrial Commission of Arizona's Medical Resource Office. In this training video, the Medical Resource Office will discuss the administrative peer review process. The agenda will cover: what is an administrative peer review, required criteria that must be met before submission to the Medical Resource Office, how to complete Section 5, provider or employee request for administrative peer review, right to appeal the administrative peer review determination. What is an administrative peer review? Title 20, Chapter 5, Article 13 of the Arizona Administrative Code, Rule 20-5-1311, will provide guidance on this process. The administrative peer review is available for requests for medical treatment or services related to all body parts and conditions, and can be submitted by a healthcare provider or an injured employee to the Industrial Commission of Arizona's Medical Resource Office Division. A medical provider or injured employee may file a request for administrative peer review in Section 5 on the medical treatment preauthorization form in the following circumstances: the payer failed to timely respond to a request for preauthorization in Section 1, or the request for reconsideration of payer decision in Section 3. The payer denied in whole or in part a request for preauthorization in Section 1 for treatment and/or services supported by the official disability guidelines. The payer denied in whole or in part a request for reconsideration of payer decision in Section 3. The medical preauthorization form can be found and downloaded off of the Medical Resource Office's webpage. This form has been updated with a new Industrial Commission of Arizona logo, so it is now 2 pages. The previous version remains acceptable because the content to be filled out in Sections 1 to 5 have not been changed. Preauthorization is not required to ensure payment for reasonably required medical treatment or services. However, a medical provider may submit a request for preauthorization to seek pre-approval of specified medical treatment or services for an injured employee. To read more on the rules for this process, please see R20-5-1303 through R20-5-1312. Required criteria. Before requesting preauthorization or administrative peer review request, the body part or condition being treated must have been accepted as compensable under Arizona's workers' compensation system. It is the responsibility of the provider to contact the insurance carrier to obtain the adjuster on file for the claimant, and to verify the injured worker has an open accepted claim. If the claim is not accepted under Arizona's jurisdiction, closed, suspended, or denied for the injured worker, it does not qualify for preauthorization or peer review request. Also, if a payer timely obtains an IME to support their decision, administrative peer review under Section 5 is unavailable. Review of a payer decision supported by an IME is available under Arizona Revised Statute 2-3-1061J. To request review under Arizona Revised Statute 2-3-1061J, the injured employee must file a request for hearing with the Industrial Commission of Arizona. If you, the provider, need training on how to verify an employer's insurance carrier to find the adjuster on file, please see the training video titled Navigation of Employers' Workers' Compensation Insurance Information. Section 5 of the Medical Treatment Preauthorization Form is where a provider or employee requests administrative peer review. A medical provider or injured employee may file a request for administrative peer review, Section 5, by submitting to the Medical Resource Office. Section 5 of the Medical Treatment Preauthorization Form must be completely filled out to request an administrative peer review, along with attached copies of all relevant medical records, and, if applicable, documentation related to a payer's non-response, and attached copies of all documentation and statements previously attached to Sections 1 through 5. Although the administrative peer review process is administered by the Industrial Commission of Arizona Medical Resource Office, the payer is responsible for paying the costs of the third-party peer review. The administrative peer review process includes a peer review performed by a third-party, URAC-accredited peer review vendor. The peer reviewer must: 1. Hold an active, unrestricted license or certification to practice medicine or a health profession. 2. Have actively practiced medicine or a health profession during the 5 preceding years. And 3. Be in the same profession and the same specialty or subspecialty as typically performs or prescribes the medical treatment and/or services requested. The right to appeal an administrative peer review determination. Please be advised that any interested party dissatisfied with this administrative review determination may request that the dispute be referred to the Commission's Administrative Law Judge Division for hearing. A request for hearing must: 1. Be in writing. 2. Be filed no later than 10 business days after the administrative review determination is issued. And 3. State whether the party requests to participate in the fast-track ALJ dispute resolution program by stipulation, or declines to participate in the fast-track ALJ dispute resolution program. A request for hearing form and instructions on filing a request for hearing can be found on the Industrial Commission's website at www.azica.gov. Please refer to the MRO page of the Industrial Commission's website, or R20-5-13112B of the Arizona Administrative Code for more information about the Fast Track ALJ Dispute Resolution Program. Thank you for attending this training on the Administrative Peer Review Request process. If you have questions for the Medical Resource Office, please email us at mro@azica.gov.